Yo, let me help you. Yo, Iskander, holy shit, I haven't seen you in a moment. Yo, Sapnu, yo Meli, yo Team, yo Kami, yo Princeska, yo Kelly, yo Trition. Yo Snake. I have talked today on chat of my friend that like is a mainly Gothic streamer. I asked one of the modders, the creator of like one of, in my opinion, the best mod to Gothic to ever created, if they are about to release the newest version of their mod anytime soon, and apparently he's cooking something within like a month. So I think like Gothic playthrough sooner than later, frankly, and I cannot wait. Yo, Nectarios, hi. Carlos, hi. Yo, Marvelous. I'm newer to your streams, but I have been watching your invasions for a minute and they have been helping me get stronger. I'm glad to hear, my dude. Yo, Mark. No way, Gothic, yeah. You mean the new engine mod? No. I mean Musty, like, there is like that mod called Musty Sliver, and he's currently working on mod that takes fragments of it and turn it into something that's gonna be called Gothic Eternal. Yo, Crimson. Are you playing on PC or PS? On both, but today we are playing on PlayStation. Or... it depends what you're asking, because I play Nightreign a lot nowadays too. Like, I play Nightreign on PC, I play Elden Ring Invasions mostly on PlayStation. Yo, Tetra. Hi. Nobody can beat Chase the God. Actually, how is Chase doing nowadays? What the gamer is up to, I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like normal views, all things considered. Little bit less on Nightreign. That's a good thumbnail. That's fantastic thumbnail. I really like this one. Like, what is epic pen? Oh. So it's gonna be a little bit easier to showcase stuff, but yeah, I really like this thumbnail. It's pretty fucking epic.
To go to Houston for the weekend, but I have to work. I guess I have to gank until we reschedule. Nah, I'll just gank anyways.
The comeback of Scooby. Yeah, my dude. Happy ganking. Where's the pretty guitar? Well, I swapped some music here and there. That rage quit video was kinda hilarious because normally you aren't that hungry. Like, whatever happened in that rage video was insane. I have never been that upset. Like, never. I never had situation where I got so upset. Like, I'm not talking only about Elden Ring. I never had situation like this in my entire life that I got so upset at something that I got the headache. But yeah, Chase is doing quite normal, I would say. Like, even like very well here, for example. Look at that, like a 67,000 views, like fucking amazing. Like this guy is unstoppable. His Nightreign stuff doing less views, but it's actually also faster to produce, yeah. So that's okay from the YouTuber perspective. What part of the Gothic do you like more? That's not really a simple question, because like when it comes to overall atmosphere of the game, Gothic 1, 100 fucking %. Gameplay wise, Gothic 2. God of views for like each upload is a lot. That's amazing. Like Chase is only
although the
one
month
and one.
of IT/software is over, just remember delegates are type-safe function pointers that are used to initiate callback methods.
We will definitely remember. Anyway, the real history of Rule 34. I have a feeling like I probably shouldn't watch it, but I kind of want to watch it. Safe to watch later. So, I actually have something here in my recommendations. To be exact, this one. And I want to actually react to it. It's probably going to be a very good video. Like, this is that's a good title, yeah? Stop playing wrong. Reacting to Nightreign gatekeepers. And like, this guy has like a channel that's like a has somewhat of less views per average video. Started watching it a little bit. Good shit. Some dude like here at the beginning has like an insane take. That's the guy basically says that if you're not playing Recluse or Executor, then I don't want to play with you, or something along the line. So yeah, I'm totally going to watch it. Like, probably, I'm not sure if today, then maybe later. So like, we are not going to actually waste all that precious time that we could utilize in order to like get non-latent invasions. I walk alone. What? That's the name of the guy, or you're just because when I hear I walk alone, the only thing I have on my mind is a song by Tarja Turunen. I Walk Alone was by maybe Green Day also had this type of song, but I Walk Alone is definitely like, when I think of it, I think of. Wait, that one? It's called I Walk Alone? Okay, it had the okay. No. There is I Walk Alone. Like, there is legitimate song like that called by Tarja. Yeah, it was her very first single after like she went solo career. Can you react to the full Gandalf sucks video first? You know what's funny, Clay? They fucking copyrighted that shit. I cannot. I will get demonetized.
Have you seen my latest devlog?
No. Where are you? Let me actually see. If you would type like a normal fucking guy... Ah no, wait, that's a different YouTube channel. Yo Kelly, thank you a lot for the super chat, appreciate that.
Cryfall Productions.
Okay, thanks. Rifle Productions. Here you go. Okay, this is fucking anime, but it's going to be so cancery. You're planning to implement it in the multiplayer? Like, the fuck you trying to do, BHS? Are those... like... What are you making it on? Stellar? Wait, why you have celebrating the hashtags? Here automata, okay, you just put games. Did you buy these like animations? Because it like these animations generally like look fucking good. Yeah, Georgie, thank you a lot, my dude, for the sub. So fucking pretty, though. Well, all I have to say is that I hope that you are going to release this video within this century. I mean, sorry, this game within this century. I will truly... I'm cheering up on it, that's for sure. I wanted... Gothic remake. Before we're gonna jump into the game, I also wanted to watch this 12 minutes video. Let's see.
We also decided very early on we are not making.
Steel, do you have any
HD
advice for my channel? I want to be like you, but I'm just doing shorts right now. You inspire me.
Okay, let me actually see real quick. Thank you a lot.
I will come out when you gank with G9 and waifu.
G9 has a hate boner against waifu, so like it's sadly not happening. I gotta have to pick the third one. Kelly, you typed something early. It would be easier for me to just click. Okay, got you. And I think that went into algorithm? Not really. Music. Okay, like I cannot play it. Okay, it's like basic formula of the shorts. Like you put in probably some sort of the funk. Let me actually play a sec of it. Yeah. I mean, this can fly as shorts. Just remember that like when you're going to start building your channel from the basics using shorts, then you are going to be shorts content creator and no one is gonna watch like your normal videos. Like shorts living their own way and regular videos living their own way. Like the good example is, for example, you know, what? Like we got these videos of mine. They are living their own way. Oh, this video actually did pretty bad. well, it's still going to bounce up. It's okay. But yeah, but like shorts, usually they have completely different set of views. Yeah, like here, like you have, let's say, regular PvP video after, let's say, a week, usually going to have around 5k views. Yeah, that one has 5.5. Co znowu? Kochanie, nic ci nie zepsułem. Co tam jest napisane? Nic nie zmieniałem. W normalnym Elden Ringu. Okay, sorry. So yeah, whereas like regular video is gonna make like a 5.5k, something like that. Shorts usually just automatically going to do more, like at least 10k views, usually around 20, and some of them like going to make much more. Like for example, this one 1.4 million, this one 450k, this one 430. So like shorts definitely generate shit tons of views, but it's not even comparable how much like money they generate. That's a one thing. And second of all, they do not really like affect your channel in much of positive way, rather than just like increase your amount of views and subs eventually. Yeah, like I mean, like in comparison. Yeah, let's go with that popular short. Yeah, let's say like a one short of this type here, like that short that literally did 1.4 million views, made like $120, yeah, in total. And then if you're gonna go like to my most popular video, or not even the most popular, second most popular, because that one is in the longer format, then as you see, like this, despite practically 4 times less, almost 5 times less views, like the video itself made much more on its own. So like usually making shorts can bring you views and so on, but like let's say it's gonna be very hard to make like a, let's call it like a career out of the channel that is focused on shorts, because they bring so little in comparison. So yeah. Yo, Heavenly, what's up, my dude? Watch time lower. I mean, like, watch time is a completely different story. Steam crashed in the middle of the Den 2 hostings. Aha, okej. Okay. Kochani, no to masz odpowiedź. Steama wyjebało, dlatego. Słyszałeś? O, no, okej. Okay. Oh, and wow, Joker. Yo, Joker. You guys actually came just in time, because we are about to watch Gothic remake. Actually, like the newest making of. Slants with goated advice. All right. Let's do it. Let's see what they cooked. Gothic remake, yes.
We also decided very early on, we are not making an HD version of the art style of the original. That's not our goal.
What's your goal? Kind of realized on the newest component of the PC that I have, We can probably play like a demo, like overall gonna be able to play remake in insanely high quality. But the question is if the game gonna be any good. It's looking gorgeous, that's for sure. Like, look at that. It's not art style, it's actually in-game render.
Yeah, Gothic Remake walks this fine line between being realistic and believable, and also at the same time having this dark fantasy themed inside.
Wow.
It should feel believable and realistic in terms of textures and colors and, you know, the details on the characters and the cloth and on the rocks and everything. Those opposite forces, and one is leaning more than naturalistic, believable, realistic world, and the other one is leaning designs of creatures and environments and everything.
That's kind of funny because look, like quality of textures. Am I crazy? Like, but quality of textures here in the background and here on the front is there is almost looking like there is some sort of disproportion or like big difference. Fucking dinosaur dog. It's not dinosaur. It's biter actually. Like this mob is called biter, but it seems like it's not like actually. It seems like textures are good. It's just that there is some sort of the motion blur when this shit is moving. And the dinosaur when this see one, okay. No Nightreign. Today I have no Nightreign planned, but plans can always change.
The other one is leaning designs of creatures and environments and everything to a more fantastical and dark, grim world. It's a real world. It tries to be a real medieval simulation, I would say, but with a twist of dark magic and, you know, weird stuff happening.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at it from the perspective of the full spectrum of Gothic games done by Rivalry, because these
gamers, this is what you see right here is literally perfect remake according to the purists.
From the perspective of the full spectrum of Gothic games done by Rivalry, because these are the canon Gothic games and these are the ones we need to look at, and I also feel like these are the ones that the fan base like the most. Like if you look at like a scavenger in Gothic 3, he looks very different than in Gothic 1. In an ideal world, we create an art style that is kind of like not just for one game, but for an entire new series within.
Reinhardt is a hard name, dude. He's literally called Reinhardt Police. Bruh, like
the Gothic.
The goat.
So we had like the classic Gothic games.
Built for
we
different
wanted to
things.
Make it a realistic
bigger
art
things.
style. So it should not be something that should feel like a fantasy game.
Sobre todo porque tuvimos que reinterpretar el cómo estaba hecho el original y cómo trasladarlo a algo que fuera.
What was that? Mainly because we had to reinterpret how it was made in the original and how to adapt it into something credible and realistic. Then what?
Fuera algo realista. Y al final nos
it wasn't easy for us to find the style we wanted to go for. Okay. For example, the constructions, how the houses, I didn't fucking see.
Que queríamos orientar, por ejemplo, las construcciones, cómo iban a ser las casas, cómo iban a ser los puentes colgantes. Entonces, cómo iban a ser las casas, cómo iban a ser los puentes.
All right, we good? I think we're good now, yeah? Okay. So, let's hear what the lady has to say yet again.
Sobre todo
Mainly because we had to reinterpret how it was made in the original. Then what? And how to adapt it into something credible and realistic. Ultimately, it wasn't easy for us to find. the style we wanted. For example, the constructions, how the houses were going to look like,
cómo iban a ser las casas, cómo iban a ser los
how the hanging bridges were going
colgantes.
to look like, ATC and DC. I want to take a closer look at this transition, dude. This is actually very pretty. Also, I want to point out, like, look at the, like, how, like, the mountains now have that snowing effect. So, like, this is how it was, like, this is basically how, like, this is the Zardas Tower, yeah? Let me actually just see. One. There's like a small tower with the loot in the original, if I recall correctly. That's 2. This here on the side as another third thing. It's a waterfall. And let's see, like, if they are actually, like, place these things accordingly, somewhat similarly. If that shot is actually... Like, I guess they focused on the Tower of Zardas as the, like, perspective of the shot. What is there? Oh, this I didn't notice initially. This here is actually the camp of the orcs. And yeah, let's see now when we're gonna play the video if these things actually are in some of the same places. Let's see. Okay, so like Zardas Tower is Zardas Towering, I guess. They moved this tower is probably here. Here on the side, I don't know what is that. It's kind of looking like some sort of the construction to close. It's hard to see because of filter too. And here on the left side there was a waterfall. Here was a waterfall, but there is nothing here now. So yeah, like they clearly just like took this part, yeah. I actually just noticed something. They took like the Zardas Tower as the center of the shot, and just that's how they adjusted it, the picture and so on. Like the rest of the colony doesn't have the same scale, I guess, which is fine. But what I just noticed is, check this out. In this, or let me actually clear it out. So here. Here. Over here. There is some sort of the wooden wall. Some sort of camp, isn't it? Or those are, no, wait, okay, sorry, that's not true. Those are like, I think those are just like trees. Actually, I'm not sure. Fucking piss filter, dude, holy fuck, okay. Let me do it differently. Alright. No, those are trees. Yeah, those are trees. Trees. Yeah. Not really much in this shot going on besides the Tower of Zardas. Also, it got like expanded, yeah? Now like you have this element over here. Kind of makes me wonder if that's actually Zardas Tower. What I just joined to, or we are just watching? Gothic remake video and the making of. Alright, so finding this style was quite hard, the lady says. What else? Once we found it, everything started moving in that direction. That's pretty cool. Holy shit. That's like an orcish arena, yeah? The hardest part, I think it was adapting. Kind of like annoying they didn't make a voiceover for people that didn't speak English.
Yo creo que ha sido adaptar las
The original ideas from the original
originales,
designs,
original,
from the
y
original
llevarlos
Gothic,
a
and
algo un poco
turning
más
them
verosímil,
into
un poco más-
something a bit what? A bit more
un poco
believable.
más-
Well, a bit
más-
more realistic, but not real,
más,
just believable.
realista, pero no real,
Okay.
sino simplemente verosímil. Y también aportar algo
And also
nuestro.
contribute
Yo creo
with
que
something
esa
of our
convertir
own,
esa
and I
idea
think I'm turning
original
that
en
original
algo-
blah blah blah,
algo
something
de
from
ahora,
the
algo más
present
moderno,
day,
pero
something
nuestro
modern,
también ha sido
but
lo
also
más
ours
complicado.
has been the most complicated
Even
thing.
like
Even like back in
2001 and 2002 when Gothic 1 and 2
Okay, wait.
came out, they were not
Okay, that's English. Nice.
Complicado.
even like back then in 2001 and 2002 when Gothic 1 and 2 came out, they were not considered as like new references in terms of graphics. I mean, they had certain things that were really cool and unique, but like nothing that was like, wow, this is like the new benchmark. When I look at the art style of the original from a now perspective, of like from Gothic 1 especially, you look at the look that is like, it's very distinct, but it's like also a child of its time. I mean, it has this low poly look somehow, and it uses, in order to emphasize certain character elements and parts of a model, they use specific techniques. Like, it's not a comical art style, but like, it's something that also is used in the comical world, because also they have like, the panels are only so small, so in order to get a certain emphasis on a specific visual element, you need to make it like unproportionally bigger. So what I want to say with that is like, when looking at the art style now, it's something very specific and very much that had to be done in that time and that technical restriction.
I think the style of the original games is fascinating and perfectly captures an era where the technical limitations force people to enhance their imagination and to come up with imaginary solutions and actually pretty smart solutions. However, as an artist, I think that the fact that most interest awakes in me, it's how they progressively change the aesthetics of the game from Gothic 1 to Gothic 2 to Gothic 3. I mean, it's like from Gothic 1 to Gothic 2, there's a clear shift in tone, in colors, and everything that the game is trying to visually convey. And at the same time, as I tell you, I think that the aesthetic of the three games evolved with the time, and they started to, to take decisions to make everything more rounded and more realistic and more believable in terms of how animals should look and how environments should look and the proportions and everything. One of the most interesting parts is when you play Gothic 2 and you discover that all of this dark aesthetic just disappears as the barrier disappears, and now the game outside the colony, outside the barrier, is actually vibrant and full of life. And this changed the mood completely of the game. No? This evolution in the games, I think it's pretty smart for the age, and I think this is something that we should also try to respect at maximum.
This is so pretty though.
When we talk about people and players perceive Gothic, they're like, well, what do you do? I mean, yeah, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like the original. We also decided very early on, we are not making an HD version of the art style of the original. That's not our goal. That could have been done, of course. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying which is the better one or the worst one. We wanted to create something that is appealing to both old and new fans.
I am really worried about this fucking combat. The combat in Gothic 1 and 2 was super dynamic. It was simple but required a proper pattern, because it was basically impossible to react to the attacks. You had to preemptively dodge and block the attacks.
Both.
And here, the combat in the remake, just by looking at this short clip, is way fucking slower. Very different vibe.
Our main reference is the original Gothic, right? And this is now history of video games. It happened more than 20 years ago. For us, this is our base camp. But from that starting point, I would say that we use the Baroque, the approach of light, color, the darkness, the aesthetic of the Baroque in all of its stages and all of its eras. I would say that from the early Baroque ages with Caravaggio, chiaroscuro, and the Spanish tenorism of Velázquez, for example, whose dramatic contrast in interior scenes we share, to the high Baroque landscape painting of Claude Lorraine and Nicolas Poussin, and the color contrast and tonal approach of the Flemish Baroque, as seen in David Tenier's second paintings. And I would say that we also draw from the late Baroque era, with bordering on maybe neoclassicism, I would say, with Hubert
Let the smart guy talk.
Robert and his view on ruins and sunsets. So yeah, definitely I would say that Baroque in all of its stages has been the overarching inspiration that has guided our art direction. However, you can also find strong influences from Petrus van Schendel, for example, and his highly atmospheric nocturnal scenes. And Schendel, he was more like kind of a romantic painter. In terms of colors, we try to go with the Baroque path. I mean, we will have colors, of course, but all of them, they will.
This is such a good shot. I actually love it. Like, so this is a new camp. The front of it, where they are like cultivating rice, and wow,
we'll have some
it actually, like, the water
kind of desaturation.
Like the also like a character movements in there, like it's of course time lapsed, so like it's not that easy to spot, but
with a very high contrast.
It's all looking very nice.
And we're trying to force a little the ochre shades, so everything feels more grounded, more brownish, more greenier, more yellowish.
Wow, hearing this man go on about how he's drawing the world's inspiration from real art is kinda kino. Honestly, it's very respectable. Yeah. Like, it's always, in my eyes, it's always nice to listen to people that they are clearly fucking good at what they are doing, and also knowledgeable, and also very I'm looking for the word. Like very into it, very emotional is not a correct word. Passionate. Here you go. Passionate.
Like the original Baroque paintings. And the idea is to create this environment as believable, but it's also dramatic.
So when we started to work on the Gothic projects, after the play with Pisa, I mean, one thing that was very clear, like, we need to get this more dark and gritty and depressing atmosphere. It's a prison colony after all, so it shouldn't have like this blue.
What is this location? I do not recognize it. Is that like a new camp tavern? If it is so, then they changed order of places. That's Lee's Cave? Really?
Bluish, bright, overcast, lush tone. But like for Gothic 1, we needed to have it like very, with a very specific.
Holy shit, this is actually looking like, if I would see this shot and I would ignore like this part, yeah, entirely. I just like, I would like scratch this entire side of the screen, and I just would be looking only on the right side of the screen. Then I would think this is actually some sort of painting. Like, it doesn't look like a real gameplay.
Look also to convey this atmosphere.
The fuck is this though? That's looking shit, not gonna lie.
There was also some new techniques coming in, because we started the Gothic 1 remake in Unreal 4, and we converted, I guess it was after a year and a half, to Unreal 5, which brought this new light system, Lumen, in there. And Lumen works in a specific way. It's a system to do global illumination.
Yeah, Lumen works in the way that it fucking chokes your computer.
For like in real time. And it's a very powerful system, but it also brings some restrictions in order to work really well. So we had to like make actually.
The fuck is this location though? What the fuck? It's looking like it would be taken from completely different game, dude.
The global animation works. We had to make certain spots brighter than.
What can they do if not use Unreal Engine 5? Unity? What other viable? Okay. Engines are there. Okay, so Kingdoms Come 2, for example, yeah, has been made on CryEngine. It doesn't have Lumen. It is using baked in like light sources, which allows the game to run on super high FPS on modern PCs. Like on my previous setup, I could have easily go for like 200 FPS in Kingdoms Come Deliverance. With my current PC, I think I could easily just play it on 400, 500 FPS. Yeah. So yeah, I would say, you know, like, and for example, like elements, we actually have spotted in this video, like just a second ago, like a low quality texture, yeah. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to find it, but yeah, certain textures quality, like certain quality of textures are like lower, but it is not something that like texture quality, like the resolution of the texture and the quality of the texture, it's something completely unrelated, yeah. Probably not the same engine? No. Like, of course, Kingdoms Come Deliverance is running on the newest version of the CryEngine, yeah? But yeah, like CryEngine went in different direction than Unreal Engine. Like, that's important to understand that, like, what we see here, yeah? Especially when it comes to Lumen. It's not something that is actually like, or at least from that what I understand, from like what I heard from people that actually like use Unreal Engine for like more amateurish of the jobs, but like they use Unreal Engine. So like I have been told that Lumen saves time at the expense of basically something being generated in the real time, which means that it's going to be just more resourceful, yeah? It might be looking great, but like...
And what is good maybe for
the game is not about the visuals, yeah? It's about the gameplay,
so
first and
foremost. And try to understand what the original creators were trying to do. For example, with the scavenger, there's a typical classical creature in the world of Gothic, no? We took the original scavenger, we analyzed it, we understood what they were trying to say, what type of animal it should be, and we reinforced and we enhanced the main traits, the traits that we decided were the main traits. And people at the beginning were reacting like, okay, it's similar, but it feels different. But when they saw moving and they understood the way the creature worked and the way the creature was moving and reacting into the living world, they understood that essentially we're talking about the same creature. It's behaving like expected. And then the artistic decisions took on the shape, on the colors and everything made sense.
We have tried to be really faithful.
That's Minecrawler's nest.
To the original, yeah. But we always wanted, like, we also wanted to give something from our point of view, or our own experiences, our own tastes, and our own, I don't know, from ourselves, you know. And I think people should also have in mind that we are creatives.
these orcs though, like people have opinions. Like that the orcs looking kind of Tolkien-like rather than Gothic-like. Well, they are more spiky, that's for sure, in the meaning that cloves seems to be more
we
spiky.
want to give something from ourselves, so maybe expect some, you know, some deviations from minor things.
I think we assembled an amazing team of artists, an amazing team that sees the challenges as an opportunity to grow and to learn something and to, you know, rise the bar again and again. And for me, it was an incredible experience to come here every day to work with them.
So here's a thing that I see initially from like this making of that makes me a little bit worried. There is a lot of talk about art direction, there is a lot of talk about the world building, there is a lot of talk about the atmosphere, and there is practically no talk about the gameplay. And for example, like, you know, they released not so long time ago Gothic remake demo that has horrendous gameplay. It's fucking terrible. And like it makes me worried that they must say this is Art Vision episode 2 to play the Devil's Advocate. Yeah, of course. It is called Art Vision, yeah, but across all the making ofs, they do not really talk in depth about gameplay. They more like talk only about, like, look, the first making of is called The Essence of Gothic. Second, old versus new. Now we have Art Vision. Not zero mentions of actual gameplay so far yet. Whereas gameplay is essence of these games. People play Gothic games for 20 years, not because it has like a great art style, yeah? It's firstly for the most, it just has great gameplay that gives you replayability. And if they are going to fail on delivering this essential part, then no matter how pretty the game is going to be, it's not going to be as replayable and therefore going to fail from the perspective of like potential game that the fandom is going to play over old Gothic 1.
It's been an interesting challenge, and I cannot wait to the players to play our game and explore the world that we craft. And hopefully they will see, we will awake some memories of Gothic 1 and they will recognize places and environments and characters.
That's such a good shot. Pretty. Pretty. What was written here? Created by and 40 more. Spare me the rest of his nonsense. You need a torch, Mora. Okay, quotes from Gothic. We can call this series making of and release it before the game because we can make it darker. And now let's do it. Let's like a church. Okay, I'm not catching. Okay. Yeah, like it's looking very good though. That's for sure. What do you think about Morrowind? I really like Morrowind. That being said, I think Bethesda games overall, like all the Elder Scrolls games, just lack in one particular department that is extremely important to me, and it is good gameplay. Good, skillful, rewarding, fun gameplay. Like, I think that's the biggest issue with Elder Scrolls games. That they are pretty fucking bad in gameplay department. Okay, what is the cable? Here's the cable. What's your take on For Honor? I really like For Honor, but I would wish that the character placement would be important in that game. So like you would actually have spacing. If For Honor had spacing, that would be fucking great. Can you say what build editor do you use? I don't use build editors. About chat overlay, didn't you say you have to change something? I don't recall. What? If I had to change something about the overlay, then... randomly see a YouTube chatter, so what about it? You say you can show them on or what? No, like... both YouTube and Twitch chat is bringing this place together. What? On God, what the fuck you are talking about, dude? Holy shit. I'm so confused. Open matchmaking, you are good with roll catch, even with latency. Opening matchmaking means that like I have less enjoyment of the game, because you gotta have to rely way less on the matchmaking and trade way more. Why don't you play on Seamless? Junkiness of Seamless. The only reason. Like the fact that out of nowhere you ending up in the cutscene that you cannot skip. And then you're spawning into the world of someone like that already killed you like 2 minutes ago. Elden Ring, is this dead? Nah, just regular fucking matchmaking shenanigans. It's fine. Check Discord, I found the TOS thing. If this is what I think it is, I think I addressed it already. Let me see. Okay, Angon, let's say it like that. Let's assume that... let's call it like this. Particular rules in the TOS do not matter as long as they are not being enforced, and this is one of these things. Wow. Wow, flying shit. Wow. Sleep weapon. Wow. What is this guy? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Wow. Pussy Gunker actually left because he didn't have support from his teammates. Oh. Such a loser. If you don't use the build editor, how do you set up builds for PS5? I moved them to PC. I set them up on the PC using like cheat engine and other tools available, and then I'm sending them back to the PlayStation. Playing on PlayStation right now, yeah. Actually, I want to see something, by the way. Where was that? What do we have on PlayStation, the recent players? Here, yeah? Dude, it's not an alt. This guy is a real fucking loser. Actual legitimate trash player. That's ganking and then like a quitting on the main. Holy fuck. Such a skillless type of garbage, Lule. Let's see, maybe actually we're gonna get someone on the first step. Just stand and... he's gonna be on YouTube? Yeah, probably like at the end of one of the videos or at the beginning I'm gonna see it. How I can like clickbait it. But yeah, that was just like a... some sort of the tryhard that was like playing with 2 other gamers, and the moment he was left alone, he didn't have his teammates around, he got like completely obliterated, and after that, like when he was on the low of the HP, he just dashboarded, so yeah. He was ganked, not obliterated, right? It's actually such a shame that I didn't like manage to keep him like blocked in that corner. I probably should have just used like different tool and keep him blocked. That would be so funny. Arena always active? Yeah, not really. Unless you mean like a one Australian player buying an activity. Ah, interesting. Oh, okay, they went through already. Holy shit. This Sponto. I think it's about time to play some Dark Souls 3, by the way, like Kiki in the chat like mentions Dark Souls 3. Haven't played in a while. Same goes for Dark Souls 2. Kind of would want to visit older games and do maybe some content. Hi, what's up? Whoop! Whoop! Oh. Your friend is dead. I killed your friend. Oh. What? What? Oh, he's patrolling. Do you think he's going... Yeah. kind of unfortunate, not gonna lie. At least he got the grace though. Good for him. Max level, believe me. Problem with the max level, Abdul, is that like if I want to do max level, I have to start doing it from the very beginning. Because I gotta have to like I cannot like do the safe rollback when I'm doing max level. So when I'm gonna start with like regular level, then I just cannot go to max anymore. Unless I'm just gonna like quit and do the entire setup. It's not worth it. So yeah, I just cannot jump on the max level just like that. Dark Souls 3 on PC or PlayStation? Dude, PlayStation is dead as shit. As far as I understand. Only PC. Gonna do seamless again or vanilla? Dark Souls 3? I don't have normal character. I have only the character on seamless. Unless I'm gonna move it to vanilla. As long as it's safe. But like even the character on seamless is not finished. I didn't finish the playthrough. And I am already on like high enough level that I should have like everything finished, honestly. So I might just like skip finishing the game. And just like go for like... I'm just gonna go directly for the PvP. Although I kind of wanted to fight legitimately that guy. Nameless King, yeah. Like... I fought Nameless King like once. I beat him on the second try. And I never actually fought this boss fight again. And people being like, oh, Nameless King fight was absolute peak. It was hard, it was amazing, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I apparently got lucky. And I just freaked over that boss without, like, actually learning the movesets and anything. So, such a PvE genius? Yeah, that's all me. Now, like, let's make it clear. I was just probably lucky. The same goes for Bloodborne Cause, yeah? People were like, the DLC boss, yeah? Like, we're saying that the Cause is, like, absolutely goated. I'm gonna be, like, absolutely obliterated on that boss. I was streaming back in the days, yeah? People were telling me that the boss is going to obliterate me, and I got him on, like, a second or third try. And it was also like complete luck. I never actually learned the movesets. It just so happened that I luckily dashed here and there and he didn't hit me with his like most bullshit moves and I just killed the guy. The same was with the Nameless King. Like, I know why they nowadays have like completely different approach to the PvE, because back in the days I was just rushing through the PvE just to finish it, to play PvP. Nowadays I actually enjoy PvE. Look, that's the same guy again. He's setting up the gank yet fucking again, dude. Holy shit. two guys summoned and now what? Hi. Yep. Oh my god, something distorts the arrows. Have you seen it? Kurwa, this fucking mob make it so like the arrows not fly where they supposed to fly. Ah, that's so annoying. God, I have to be very careful because if they are going to attack me all together, then I can get one-shotted. Maybe if I am going to do something like this. I didn't manage to. I wanted to lock on the other guy. I wonder if this guy is going to finally realize, like, that blue, that, like, he's a part of the gang squad, or he's okay with that, probably. Like, fucking dude, this is actually insane, such a pussy you gotta have to be to actually do this type of shit. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's fucking sad shield. Fucking fantastic, dude. I don't really have like a proper response to it besides like clean rot myself. Yeah. Unfortunate. So you're gonna be actually going after me? That's interesting. Yeah, only to 13 point after that he's going to leave. Just put this on. Just waiting for this guy. I wonder if his teammates are just kind of like camping. Ah, fucking connection error occurred. Of course, the guy just left. Holy shit, who the fuck is this? This is such a pussy, dude. Broski's scared of approaching on his own. You know what? I have feeling like this is like attention whore. So like I'm going to give him like that. I'm just gonna go to that castle. I'm just gonna keep on invading. Maybe if he's going to grow the balls, we are just going to like to give him a shot. Like he has a clean road beachhead, so there is always a chance that we are going to lose to it, especially because he has Morgoth, Great Rune. But honestly, I just would have to fumble big time because he is so fucking trash. So yeah, let's do it. Very impressive freaking gaming at 1 AM of my local time, not gonna lie. Oh! 2 versus 2 actually. Full. Oh. Insane fight, not gonna lie. Good 2v2. Oh, by the way, looking at this fog wall just reminded me something. So today I had particular plan for the live stream. I actually wanted to stream PvE. I had the plan to run a fog randomizer mode that made it so that by entering fog walls and so on, you would get teleported to different locations across the map. And I was planning it for a while, and to my surprise, it turned out that this mod wasn't updated since 2023, and therefore it's unplayable. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Play mob randomizer, but I didn't want just to play mob randomizer. I wanted to play mob randomizer with map randomization. Yeah, I could technically I could technically like download like version 1.10 of Elden Ring and run the mod. But I really wanted to do it with the DLC weapons and also like post the DLC changes to the balance. Like especially the R2 changes, yeah? Like the speed up of the R2 attacks, it's such a good thing, dude. Are now players that can't beat Gothic? Listen, you piece of shit. Okay, well. I was about to enter that fog wall and beat the guy, but, well, got invasion. Is there no way to modify that property in cheat engine? You mean the R2 attacks? I would need to get someone that would be able to transfer like the records from like regulation bin of 1.14 to 1.10. And as far as I understand, the structure of the file actually changed quite a lot post DLC. So like, yeah, probably there is no way to do it just like that. What he's doing, what are his movements? And what is that? And what else you have? Ah, okay, that knocks you up. What else you have? Okay, I heard about this one. You can like, apparently when he rolls, you can hit him like this. But like, what's the timing? Or maybe the weapon is too short. Do it again. He's doing it. No. When he rolls, you don't have to dodge? Oh, he doesn't have like a hitbox? Aha! Wait, okay, he's always going to miss, it seems like. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the roll. I think I didn't have to dodge it at all. Well, okay. Yeah, I guess we need like a weapon. Like, this is the funniest shit, dude. Oh no, terrible attack, man, wow.
I am the Lord of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Easy one over leveled. Honestly, it's pretty funny, but like the bosses without energy modifiers in this game, they have like they seem to have like such a tiny HP pool in comparison. Like you know what you expect after playing Nightreign. Like, do we have Malenia alive? Though hit Gothic failed. Right. No hit Malenia, well, no hit failed. We did like recently, yeah? Malenia is a completely different story. And left. No. Whoop. 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 What I still don't understand how to dodge correctly is waterfall, by the way. Like, you have to go there. I accidentally dodged one too much, that's why I got hit. Fuck. Unlucky. But yeah, I'm still like bad at dodging waterfall. Good left. And here you can strafe Malenia. And here you have charge attack. Oh shit. I messed up. Super fun boss, dude. Like, I am so upset that she's not in Nightreign. Like, it's such a fun boss. So many strafe possibilities and shit. Oh, that's still hit it. You're gonna do that, you can strafe now. Give me waterfall. I want to actually dodge the waterfall, or at least try it. Oh. Ah, no stamina for the fourth hit. Oh, waterfall, but so far. Oh shit. I don't actually know how to dodge this attack. Like efficiently. Like without just going too far. Like that first part of the waterfall, I still have troubles dodging. I still don't know how to do it, frankly. Like, I, for example, have seen like a Gino, like, playing against, like, modded version of Malenia recently. He had, like, a playthrough or something. And, like, he is doing that so consistently, like, going from the left and, like, unlocked, just running around her and just dodging entire string. Like... So you can do it consistently every single time, it's just that I'm not good enough to do it. I don't see the visual cue, like, when it starts, and I guess, like, my my spacing around Malenia on its own is just not good enough. Kind of realized that I am not really often invading in this location, despite having it unlocked because of... Ah, and wait. No, I don't... I unlocked it only now. I just realized. Lule. Actually, Kiki, you kind of made me realize that I probably should do another episode of co-op. Like, with who? Nah, with randoms. Like, you know, I have plenty of videos on YouTube like that, where I'm just helping randoms. Well, previously it was quote-unquote helping, yeah? I was more like trolling them than helping. But now, since I am actually pretty okay at PvE nowadays, I generally, like, gained plenty of expertise because of Nightreign. I can probably just solo bosses on my own accord in the multiplayer for, like, people and genuinely help them progress through the game. You and G versus the world on the DLC, it would be fun. Oh no, fuck, I unlocked this location. Now we are fucked. We're gonna be actually ending up invading here. That's so bad. It's like one of the worst locations to invade at. So the DLC run with me and G against the world is entirely possible, but I much rather would do it on Seamless. I actually talked with G about it. Can you help with Leda? Can you even, like, do Leda in co-op? I remember I asked G to find his own Steam, his old Steam account that he has Elden Ring on, so actually we could play seamless co-op together. No, but I asked it in preparation for Dark Souls 2. Because like, when Dark Souls 2 co-op, seamless co-op is going to be released, I basically told G that if he wants, he can join me and Roboro in the playthrough. Like, he wasn't really that interested initially, he told so yeah. Rather unlikely it's going to happen, but yeah. For like seamless co-op, I and Oroboro for sure going to actually play together. When Lost did a seamless DLC run, he only got one cheater over 12 hours. You know what, Peral? That's a little bit different when I and G doing something like that and Lost doing something like that. Lost, generally speaking, has no enemies. I and G, we have absurd amount of people that dislike us within like tryhard communities. So yeah, you can definitely expect that griefing attempts would be way more apparent in our case. You know Bidot, how he is as a player? He released a quote-unquote exposed video on me. Showing the only session where he actually didn't get completely stomped, although he's still lost overall. And yeah. And choosing carefully the clips that he won. And then like he also like basically as a player, if you're asking as a player, very mid tryhard pretty much. Like someone that you could expect to, let's say, if he would be playing Tarnis on the PC, then I would expect him to being able to get to the round 2. Anything higher, and that's actually overperforming. You have like where you fight him, dude. I have like, at some point he was continuously sniping me, so he was in almost every single video of mine. He was like a dueling me. But yeah, like it was a while ago and I released so much content and I won't tell you exactly which videos, but yeah. If you are probably going to watch videos from like, let's say 3, 4, 5 months ago, then you're going to see video upon video where he is actually in. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to be careful. The gamer is clearly a jumper. Let's actually go this way. So this setup that I have is not exactly good against them. I need something that is going to have relatively short recovery. So I can just hold space and click the button to punish, hold space, click the button to punish, yeah? Great Katana has a little bit more of recovery, but it's gonna be good enough. Here you go. Like also pretty much like one-shot potential. Alright, gamer. Oh, that's interesting. I have expected like the... Holy shit, that's such an unfortunate thing. So like this move, like the feint move on something like Clean Rod has way more poise damage than regular attacks, but it doesn't seem to be the case for the Great Katana. Wow. Why feint has to be so useless on this weapon? That's such an unfortunate thing. I thought I'm gonna keep priority, but no. You still get the same number of views on YouTube on the average? No. So like depends what you're asking about. Like when it comes to regular videos, then more or less the same. But in total, my numbers are probably better than Chase numbers. Because of shorts. Like I have shit tons of views on shorts, really. I mean, we can check it, let's see. Yeah, I probably like, when it comes to like PvP content creators, I probably have like the most views, but they are like not legitimate to the, like in the meaning that they are from shorts. So like, they are generated kind of differently, yeah? Last 30 days, 3 million views, yeah? Because of shorts. And like then in comparison, if you are going to put like Chase, as I said, then we're going to see what 2.5 million. Yeah, so yeah, like essentially within the last 30 days I have like better views than Chase. It's just a power of shorts, yeah. Like if I would be doing only regular videos, then I would have probably times 5 less than Chase, yeah. But like on, for example, it's only Waifu with his reach like shows like power of shorts, like 10 million last 30 days. Absolutely fucking outstanding, and this is like not even like a good result here, like 14. 13. Yeah, the shorts are boosting the channel like crazy. Your YouTube shorts are what led me there? Oh, that's... wow. That's rare. Usually shorts do not really affect like the channel performance and doesn't like translate to regular videos. Because like people that watching shorts are like functioning within the algorithm. So good to know that like shorts did something good at least. Like, I mostly use shorts as an argument for the potential deals, but Recently I had few shots for like potential deals on the channel and I ended up not getting even a single one, unfortunately. Like, I don't know if something within like ads not industry, like, it's for a lack of the better word, in the ads community changed or whatever, but I was being offered absolute fucking trash offers. Of like, for example, something along the line $100 for 1 minute of integration. Of an ad into like at the beginning of the video. When like a year or 2 years ago, I was getting like the offers of $300 plus for one, yeah? For the same type of integrations with worse views overall, yeah? Do you think Dusk Blood will have success at PvP? I don't think so, but I hope I am mistaken. Like, everything points out that Dusk Blood's going to be fucking terrible. Just looking at the device, it's an exclusive one. But, you know, like, let's say that, without a doubt, Michael Zaki is very experienced director. And I just hope that he knows something that we don't. Like, maybe Dusk Blood is utilizing some sort of like super duper technology from software was cooking in the meanwhile. Maybe they became goats of optimization. Because, unironically, if the game is going to release, like if Dusk Blood's going to release, and it's like just the game similar to Elden Ring or Nightreign when it comes to performance, and all things considered, then with 8 players in one world, you can expect tremendously bad performance, especially on the device that is as powerful as PlayStation 4 Pro. Actually less powerful technically. So, unless Dusk Blood is going to utilize some sort of the frame generator and some sort of the hardcore optimization through AI, like stuff like, you know, like some sort of the DLSS a la technology, like maybe unless like Switch has some sort of the hardware built-in scaling technologies, then, and unless like, you know, they are also going to assure that you're gonna have to be plugged in through the LAN connection to play Dusk Bloods in the first place, then that game is going to be absolute dogshit. Because first of all, Switch 2 is not a powerful console whatsoever, and that's fine. But From Software is also very bad at optimizing their games. Like, they fail on it terribly. They are doing way better in that regard on consoles, but it doesn't mean that like the optimization on consoles is fucking goated by any means. They just doing a little bit better than on PC. On PC they are optimizing shit terribly. So yeah, here is that. The most demanding thing though, like it always was the case, the most demanding thing for any freaking Souls game ever is physics of the clothes of the characters. Hi. What's up, my dude? Oh my god, they are bowing. Lebo back. He bowed to me twice. Such a nice gamer. Whoa. Oh lol. Whoa! Oh! The goat of the lag. Okay. Oh well. Yo, oh, another bow, le bow. So yeah, back to the topic. Like, the most demanding thing about Souls games is like physics of clothes. So, when you are going to have like 8 players in one world, it just simply, it's going to be like quite demanding for the hardware. Unless they are going to simplify like a physics of the clothes, like in Dusk Blood. But if they are going to keep it as detailed as it is in like Elden Ring or Nightreign, then it's going to be very, very demanding for the game, for the hardware, and it's very scary because Switch 2 is firstly and for the most a handheld console, yeah. So it's like not very powerful. Then because of that, like you're gonna have like potential like low FPS, like unstable FPS, because of the cloth's physics and how demanding it is, especially among like 8 players in one session. And then, if you are not going to have requirement to play Dusk Bloods only in the deck mode with the LAN cable connected, then you are going to have terrible, absolutely fucking god-awful multiplayer experience related to Wi-Fi laggards. And you very well know how fucking terrible, like, laggards it is to fight laggards in these games. And then let me actually show you something, yeah? Games. And then let me actually show you the wrong thing. So, this is not exactly representative of Switch 2, because as far as I am aware, Switch 2 is doing way better when it comes to like P2P module. But Dark Souls Remastered PvP Switch is something else. This is like that's like it's from the first Switch, yeah. And that was essentially the experience. So like, as far as I understand, 2 things here are at fault. First of all, you got simply a freaking like a pretty bad P2P model, because like From Software very often utilize like a P2P model of like a platform that they are on. They stopped doing that with Elden Ring on the PC, and Elden Ring on the PC's got fucking awful when it comes like to consistency of the latencies in vanilla, yeah? But you got the point. Anyway, like on PlayStation, they are using P2P model of the PlayStation network. On Steam, like they are using the Steam freaking Steamworks model. And on Xbox, they are doing the same. So on the Switch, they are using P2P model of Switch, of Nintendo. And that's pretty bad one. But then on top of that, it is a handheld console. So vast majority of the players, on top of that, they are playing in the environment that has pretty bad P2P on its own. They are also on the fucking Wi-Fi. And it's just a clown fest. Yeah? Like, it's got awful. Like here, you are seeing 2 tryhards playing against each other, yeah? So you can probably expect them to have at least like that dock mode and actually like play on the fucking on the LAN cord, yeah? On the Ethernet cord. And still like some fucking garbage shittery is happening, yeah? So I really hope that Switch 2 just took the lesson, they improved their infrastructure. That infrastructure is actually goated. And because of that, Dusk Blood is going to be goated. But no matter how good infrastructure is going to be. Wi-Fi warriors going to lag no matter what, because Wi-Fi on its own is going to produce shit tons of jitter, so like at one time hit registration is going to be okay, at second time it's not going to be okay. Because of that, just quality of the gameplay is going to be pretty bad. And now the question is what they are going to do with the regions, because they are probably going to continue on distributing regions in exact same way like it's being distributed with Elden Ring, or in the way how they distributed regions in Armored Core 6. So in Armored Core 6, regions do not matter at all, because in Armored Core 6 you can choose your own region. Like I can set it, for example, to Japan, tell the game trust me bro, and the game is going to connect me only to Japanese players, which is not perfect solution, of course. In Elden Ring on the PC you have two regions, which is literally Japanese region and non-Japanese region. That's basically how they are called in Steam, by the way. So like this is actually proper naming. And on PlayStation you have three regions, which is American, Europe plus Africa plus Middle East, plus Australia, and Japanese, or more like Asian. And American region is like has like both Americas included. So like someone from the essentially, if you are like on the north of America, you can connect to fucking Argentina and have like 200 plus ms of latency. If you are in Europe, you can connect to Australians, and people in I think like in Asia have it somewhat okay. So yeah, like obviously, like this type of distribution of region that is based on the copy of the game is of course not very good. Hi. What's up, gamers? Hey, check this out. Wow. Wow. Absolute kino, this gamer. Lole. Okay. Ah! Check this out. I think latency this gamer is a little bit higher. So like, Oh, he changed his armament. He's goated Alto gamer now. The like recovery of this sword is just so funny. Oh, the fuck? That actually didn't... Well, I mean, okay. Burn. My dude, burn. Like, how the fuck that didn't land it? How the fuck he rolled through it is beyond me. Oh. Goated. GG. Very fun fight. But yeah, like From Software doing multiplayer focused games like they do Nightreign. Like Nightreign turned out amazing, but Nightreign has a different director. I just really hope that Michael Zaki, when he is doing multiplayer focused game, even more than Nightreign, then I really hope that his approach gonna be completely different. Because like this is gonna be the first one, by the way. What games in the recent years were like multiplayer focused? The ones that From Software did. The most multiplayer focused games were Dark Souls 2 and Armored Core 5. Armored Core 5 wasn't done by... and Nightreign, of course. So like Armored Core wasn't done by Michael Zaki. Michael Zaki was directing the fourth one, yeah? Armored Core 4. But Armored Core 5 is directed by someone else. Then Dark Souls 2, like with the most of the multiplayer components in the Souls games, like ever, was directed by Tanimura. And by the way, it's fucking like amazing that Dark Souls 2 turned out like it turned out, because that game was destined to flop, and it actually turned out pretty well at the end of the day. And then Nightreign as directed by Ishizaki. So Hidetaka Miyazaki actually genuinely like never directed a multiplayer focused game in From Software Studios, unless there is something that I don't know about. And it's very likely because From Software releases so many fucking games of very different types. Some of them like mostly known only within like Japanese gaming communities. That I wouldn't be surprised that actually he directed something, but I don't think so. So yeah, Michael in the interviews said like multiple times in the past though that he would love to make a game kind of like how that was called, like Escape from Tarkov. Like he was talking about it back in 2021 we think, or maybe even earlier. So you know, I'm pretty sure that like he is kind of passionate about the idea of it. Like, you know, game devs are usually people full of passion. Like, this is not a industry that you make insane money in. Like, people are not in the game industry for money usually, like, whatsoever. Like, it's just other programming industries are usually just way fucking better when it comes to pure like money making. So yeah, like I'm pretty sure Hidetaka Miyazaki is a huge enthusiast and he definitely wants to make insane game. But question is if as an individual that is not really a gamer, quote unquote, question is if he is going to be capable of direct Dusk Bloods in the way so he's not going to sabotage the project. Like with, for example, decision of teaming up with fucking Nintendo in order to release a multiplayer focused game on one platform, and on top of that a platform that is essentially considered as the most casual one. Shift to the max level? Not today, Max. Do you know what's the state of Seamless Invasions? Not really. I haven't played Seamless in the hot minute. Should have not unlocked that Malenia spot. I should have not. That's true. But yeah. I mean, the difference between, for example, Michael Zaki and Ishizaki, like director of Nightreign, is so fucking apparent. Like, Ishizaki is the guy that in the interviews tells you that, well, he actually beat all the bosses solo with no relics, so you can do it too. So just fucking get good, my dude. And then like he made like a plenty of decisions within the game that just makes it fucking like skillful. And like there is a depth in actually proper routing, and Nightreign is overall very fun from the gameplay perspective. And that approach is, in my eyes, very appreciated. Ishizaki made PHS? What? Where is that coming from? He wasn't... Hi. Okay. Whoop. So like... Oh! Uh-huh. Okay. I see where it's going. Well, the host seems to be quite a laggard. Alright, let's do it differently. We are going to jump on top of that thing over there. So let's see. Are you guys going to be able to follow? Kurwa! Oh my god! Fucking small spot I couldn't pass through. Oh, this is so tilting. Bro rolled through the fucking flaming strike to fucking bitches. Oh. Your BHS again instead of jump. Watch him, man. I mean, like, I BHS into the corner because I didn't thought like it's going to stop me. Fucking amazing. That's a thing that actually blocks you. Amazing. Pretty sure from the other side it's not even blocking. Of course it doesn't. Alright, we got cheaters again. Let's actually fuck them over in one go. Aha. Let me actually get this guy. Kurwa, like this moron died. Well, unfortunate. Well, still got both of them. Kind of wanted to finish it differently, but they were too fucking stupid. Was that the name of the host, by the way? That wasn't the name of the host, yeah? Was that a different name? Really? That's the host? I mean, can check. Yeah, it's not the name of the host. Do you still do Nightreign runs with viewers? I never did Nightreign run with viewers. I only do Nightreign with my girlfriend. Our cozy game. Because we are cozy gamers. That being said, I think I think I'm gonna do like soon like I wish to do like a video. I wish to do like a one live stream in Nightreign from the beginning to the end. We're gonna just be Nightreigning, and I wish to do it like that. I'm going to play Nightreign and play multiplayer only in trios with randoms, because there is actual popular belief as if Nightreign would be super easy in solos and very hard in trios, and I have feeling like it must be such a cope. Would you play the seamless mod for invasions on PC? It's the best way to play on PC, Kelly. Oh my god, is that the realest Kevin I have ever seen in my life? Look at him. Is that Kevin Gamer? Kevins of the Kevins? Hi, Kevin. What's up, my dude? Oh, look at this guy being like all ready and stuff. Oh! Wow. Truly a bloody team. Poor guy. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Gonna be standing still and gonna see what's going to happen. Oh. What? What? Okay, okay, okay. Huh. Maybe he's going to figure something out. Let's wait. We're gonna change armament, okay? Okay. Okay. Wow. So, anyway. Whoop. Do you think it's gonna auto out of hit stun? Oh! He's preparing different weapon. Okay, he got katana. Action Nagakiba. Do you think he has a spinning slash on it? Such a nice gamer. Do you think we're supposed to stomp the last one? Let's heal. Whoop. Whoop. So like... Well, he runs. I thought like he's going to jump off, but no, he's keep on running. Stomp this man? Very rude. Wow. Good fight. Don't let the YouTube shorts see it. Right. You have a point, I guess. Do you keep Eclipse shuttle in the inventory? No, I wouldn't be able to use it no matter what. It requires insane amount of faith and dexterity. Like 35 faith or something? Maybe that. I also remember it requires like shit tons of dexterity. Let me see on the phone, out of pure curiosity. It requires 30 actually faith, but 25 dexterity. Like, I wonder what Michael Zaki had on mind with the Eclipse shuttle. Like, what was an idea? Dual wielding? Well, no shot that's the case, because it's unique weapon. You cannot get more than one on the playthrough, and designing a weapon with an idea to using it in the dual wield would be pretty fucking retarded. When you can only get one. Like, From Software has a history of making weapons that are just fucking trollish in the PvP. and they are for the purpose of just like making encounters in the PvP more fun / engaging or whatever. So you could say that maybe Eclipse Shuttle was exactly that, but at the same time what? It's like that weapon is pretty useless in the PvP. It could be like considered a little bit trollish, but like no one I think using it, so it's a failed idea, I guess. It has long animation to coat it, so using you would be a pain, I guess, yeah. Use it on cabins every day, really? What the fuck is your build if you have 30 faith and 25 dexterity? Yo, Tyler. Uh-huh. I wonder what type of gaming we are going to witness now. Oh, Lion alive? Why do they leave Lion alive? At least it's unusable in real low levels. So actually, you know what, Gister? That's a very good idea, as if why it has such a high requirements. It might be the reason. What we have here? Lole. Well.
Hey Steel, after
Hey.
playing Nightreign, are you more excited for Dusk Bloods?
Probably not. More like worried. Because Ishizaki delivered, but not exactly in the like Broski didn't innovate much, yeah, about the multiplayer. It's more like just some components actually got improved, but Dusk Blood's going to need much more than that. Okay, you can reaction party. Why it's poisoned? Ah. I want to see if... Ah, whatever. Wanted to attempt the backstab, but he could run off, so maybe now. But no, Scooby, when it comes... Like, I was actually... You missed the talk about... Thank you a lot for the super chat, too. But, like, you missed the talk about... I have a... Let's say that I am really worried about From Software just completely butchering Dusk Blood because of the platform it is on. Okay, I'll be right back, gamers, for a sec. All right. I was recommended...
G9 pointed out the input delay of the Switch 2, and how Dusk Bloods will most likely be 30 FPS.
Ah yeah, we had talk about it. Nido, that sounds amazing. Real life cabin indeed. So about like, I have seen like these points of G. So here is a few things, yeah? About that argumentation of G that I find a little bit more of pointless to bother about at the given moment. Like, G's argumentation is that, like, first of all, there's like a huge delay on the screen display or input lag in the handheld version, and as far as I understand, it is actually fixable from the hardware. Sorry, not for the hardware, from like from the software side. So it might be just like a testing method issue. Because that sounds like kind of unbelievable to have 30 milliseconds of the latency on the screen. Yo Alexander, thank you a lot, gamer. Yo Dracos, thank you a lot for the Giga Raid. Like, I'm going to say it like that. I do not believe that Dusk Blood is going to be good. But my belief means nothing, because Michael Zaki can surprise, and I just hope like he's going to surprise us all. I just hope that, well, it would be profoundly retarded for a developer with that many years of the experience would make a PvP focused game on a console that doesn't have a structure to support this type of game. It would be profoundly stupid. So like, there is no shot Michael actually would ever do something like that, right? Like, if he did, that would be the biggest faux pas that Broski actually did, like, ever. And Dusk Bloods is going to flop in such case. If Dusk Bloods is going to flop, then it's going to be essentially the very first game directed by Michael Zaki that's going to flop. And I'm pretty sure, like, Michael Zaki bothers about his legacy. AC, love you. Braggar's Roar on the Greatsword, any good? Yeah, it's decent. Although it's very prone to unfortunate mechanics of the game. Like, your attack can actually get deflected. Actually, not Braggar's Roar, sorry, Warcry. Braggar's Roar is terrible. Scratch it. I meant Warcry. Braggar's Roar is like a triple hit attack. Now that one is pretty bad. Braggar is the same as Warcry? Oh, really? Then scratch it again. Scratch it twice. Barb is a triple hit, I see. So no, it's okay. But like a Warcry is probably just better because ability to activate it fast. Even though you have like a less defenses, you don't have stamina boost. And less damage, but yeah. It's good enough to one-shot anyway. Right, Alexander, do you mean greatsword, like weapon class or the weapon? That's also like that's a question that actually brought so many confusions. I went greatsword. I have been running brackets for a while, my strength build, and I have been getting mixed results. Hence why I asked. Wait, greatsword. So you mean the weapon class? I never tried braggers on greatsword, but it doesn't sound very good because you are losing this beautiful R2, yeah? Do you use greatswords at all? Yes. Like literally have the greatsword in my hands right now, so yeah, of course.
I mean, it's the man who brought us Taunter's tongue.
You have a point. Is the Knight's Greatsword better than Claymore? Yeah, in practically every single way. Claymore is very bad in this game. Where is the end build promised months ago? In the Lands of Promises. It's still there. The exact same place where it was months ago. You're Rafisane, what bracket? 150 level. Isn't the guy who brought us Thunder's Tongue, Mad Tongue, Alverish? Wow. I had to think twice, actually, what is the joke here? I'm very, I have 4k hours in the game, by the way.
Also, I've been rocking single great spear for a while. I still kinda prefer dual great spears in some invasions.
The fuck? How are you using great spears in like invasions environment? I fucking hate great spears in invasions. Like, because of the rocky terrain and so on, like, you're missing so fucking often. Much rather prefer them in duels, where usually you are ending up fighting on the flat ground. Show him how to use Claymore, right. The powerful short. Actually wonder if I... Huh. Right. Every single short of mine is called Elden Ring, so I kind of... probably cannot find it.
I love them, especially snapback jumps, crouching attacks, and flaming strike.
You know, Scooby, like, I love PSGS too. It used to be my favorite setup. Speaking of PSGS. But, like... it's just so incredibly inconsistent to what it used to be. It's because of that, it's just so much less fun to play with. But yeah, it's one of these setups that actually had a possibility to 100-0 an opponent, and that was beautiful. But these times, like, you know, it's just inconsistency of PSGS is very painful nowadays.
Did they nerf them?
Scooby, did they nerf them? They fucking destroyed this setup. It used to be one of the best setups in the game. Here you go. That's the idea is that's my best guide to Claymore that you could potentially find on my channel, also on the internet overall, I think. So the idea is, you see, like, you have Claymore, yeah? And Claymore has like plenty of good attacks. Like, it has like a crouch attack, it has R2. The R1, like, for example, if you're gonna aim on the right leg, you can actually throw combo into follow-up. So, like, Claymore is overall, mechanically, it has some depth and it's like pretty good weapon. But here is a trick that actually makes your life just so much better. And it's pretty simple, yeah? You go to the menus, you essentially unequip, then you go again to the menus, and then you discard that garbage because it's so f***ing dog shit in Elden Ring, it is not even funny. That was DLC patch, Scooby. The first DLC patch, 1.12. They nerfed damage output by 15%. And they absolutely killed tracking of the weapon. I just want to point out that we are... It's been 10 minutes and we still didn't get even a single invasion. Lovely.
Why would they do that but bring us all the projectile spam, terrible invasion spawns, and no new arena maps?
You're talking about invasion spawns, dude, right now. On the release of DLC, you was fucking spawning in the tree. Like, not on the tree, not next to tree. You was spawning in the tree. And you couldn't move for shit. And if you would jump, then you would die to the fall damage. The release of DLC was something else. Frankly, Elden Ring DLC is something that I wish that never happened. I would love to see it as a separated game. Let's say, kind of like a spin-off. Like, not even a spin-off. It might be like just, let's say, stand-alone DLC where you create a new character and the entire action of the game happens in the lands in the lands of Shadow. And I think that would be great. I really don't fucking like DLC whatsoever for what it did to the main game. I think that, first of all, from even PvE perspective, I don't like it. I think that DLC is so disconnected that it just feels from the like PvE perspective as it would be just slapped on. Chloe is screaming, but Mesmer from the bedroom. It's, well, as I said, I would love to see like the DLC of Elden Ring Bank just a standalone DLC, like bosses and everything. Like the boss fights, it has like DLC has shit tons of cool moments. I just wouldn't like it to. I don't like it as it is like the part of the main game. She just screamed that thanks to DLC I have a girlfriend. Fucking can't.
You hating on my Mesmer? I joined your community after DLC. I had no idea who you were before. Also, finish this and go to bed with me.
This is still an attempt on the same invasion, by the way.
No.
No, I'm serious.
Then it's time to finish.
Okay.
What's your favorite axe? His favorite axe is hand axe.
I like warp tags.
Oh yeah, and warp tax, yeah, I forgot.
Invasion!
No.
That's the first.
Bullshit.
Oh, those are the laggers. Okay, I have to fuck them over. Okay. That's gonna be quick.
Needy girlfriend, said undead boy wife.
Demo.
You're gonna die.
Okay. Look! Laggard!
Gunker.
Laggard! Let's actually jump up here. I wonder if the guy is going to die in exact same way like the last times. Would be so funny. Oh my god, we got teammate, even better. What? What? Oh, this is hilarious. I think he's going to... Okay, wait. Oh.
Are you trying to parry a laggard? Seriously? It's just gamba. Why do you do this?
I am a gambler.
Apparently. See, it took you so long that the other guy killed both of them.
The goated co-invader, okay.
Why is he pointing down? Like, okay, person is a laggard, but they weren't rude or something.
Oh, they were.
Oh, okay.
Or they were, darling.
Okay, so we are finishing.
Alright, gamers. It's time to go. Tomorrow I'm gonna start stream earlier and we are going to do a little bit of gaming. And that's gonna be all cool and fine and amazing. And let's find someone now to raid. Fucking explosion physics, oh yeah. Fucking like that was something fucking else, dude. Okay. Who is Wild Scribe? I recognize this name, but I don't know who is that. Is that someone from like he's invading. Let's go to this guy. Okay. You can, since this is someone that... It's not someone from our chat, no? Because, like, I recognize the name, he thinks. What the fuck? You don't got a website. Ah. What the fuck? We got a donger generator? Oh my god, we're gonna have to use this one. Oh, okay, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna copy this donger. It's looking like shit on my screen, but let's actually use it. So hey, much love to you all. I will see you later, gamers. Drop the donger onto Wild Scribe's chat and you can tell them that I had to dash. But yeah, please enjoy your time watching another gamer doing some PvP and I see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye and eat.